Happy 10th anniversary, card fighters. It's been a long road, but we finally made it here. I made this video, I guess, to explain my story of how I met Vanguard and why I play it and why I love it so much. So, how did I meet Vanguard? I started playing around Vanguard back in 2013 when I was still in middle school. I used to go to a place called the Game Academy back in Temple, where I just play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time, and I guess I didn't really fit into that community. I first encountered Vanguard when I was walking down the rows of tables. I saw a card on the ground, and I picked it up and said it was CardFight Vanguard, and I flipped it around, and I didn't understand what it was at first. It looked like an angel character on the front of the card, and I guess I just kept it. Not anymore, obviously. I don't know why. I just like Angel Feather these years. Um, what was I? Sorry, I wrote this all down first before. How did I play Vanguard? I guess I started playing Vanguard because two people first invited me to join. After I looked at their table, I was like curious about it, and they gave me one of their decks, and we just played against each other. After a while, I really enjoyed the art of the game the most, and how easier it was than the Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't have to remember all the combos in Vanguard than I do in Yu-Gi-Oh. So, and that person just told me, "Hey, we have a tournament coming up, so why you want to play Vanguard with us?" And I just did. I bought the trial deck one right here, which I literally have it opened already, but I just keep all the cards in there just for reminder purposes. And that is how I started playing Vanguard. I had an amazing time at the tournament. I think it was like 5 people. I went 1 win, 1 bye, 1 loss, and I guess I just enjoyed how it played out, and so I joined the community. That's all. What else? What happens next? I guess. So after the week of the tournament, they stopped playing the game. I mean, not the people. The shop itself just stopped having the game around, and well, I just went back to Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. I heard a bunch of guys in the back talking about how a new card shop was coming out in the area, and sorry if that's the lighting. Ah, damn it. Okay. And I guess I checked it out. I asked them where it was, and I asked my parents if they could drive me there. And so in 2014, I went to Oblivion Games. So the game wasn't really as okay, I just covered it. Here's the next. The first day I went there, it just looked amazing. I see all of the Bushiroad products. I saw Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Wise, Buddy Fight. Ripped that game. I'm sorry. Even though I just bought like a last year, bought like a Sun Dragon deck for it. Um, and I just enjoyed myself. I guess I interacted with the community. I helped playtest with a lot of people. I built decks. After I started building a bunch of decks, I just started using them, and my main decks were like Royal Paladin because I started with that, and I guess around that time G era was around, which I don't remember as well much, but I built Gear Chronicle because I guess I just like the theme of steampunks time, and so I guess I just started playing that, and honestly I just had an amazing time. That's all. I just got all I gotta say is I love playing Vanguard. And what else? There was this time I just showed up the day for Vanguard, but then I didn't. They told me there was no Vanguard, so I joined the Wise community, and I just had an amazing time. I bought like what did I buy? I bought Two Love Brew. Sounds too dumb, but I guess that was like the only deck I could play for that time. And then Wise came out with Persona 5, and it's like, hey, I love Persona, and I would love to get into the series somehow, and I did, and now I have this Ryuji deck on me. Not much competitive, it's just a casual playthrough of the deck. What else? By the way, I'm going off a lot, a bit off script here. Stuff that I didn't even read about. Ever since 2014, every Saturday for next 4 years, I would go there and just hang out. That was like my usual hangout where I can just be myself and enjoy myself without being judged by others, and because no one in high school basically understood what I was doing. No one was interested in card games. I was introduced into an amazing community, and it was amazing to be a part of something so cool and special that I loved. Especially now, since during these times, I guess with COVID and everything, we can't be at locals or just gather and have fun playing the game that we love. What's now happening, I guess? After graduating in 2018, I moved, and I had to say goodbye to the community of Oblivion. I took a year off, just trying to find myself and where I belong in the game, and where I could find a new community for Vanguard, I guess, and try to find it in my area, hopefully, which I did. Spoiler. At the end of 2018, it was around December, we were heading towards the town plaza to see the Christmas tree light up. And across the street there was this comic book shop, which we just go short for CBS. And I found Vanguard again. It was like around the beginning of the era where the asteroids team LA. I'm not good with booster names. Basically, when Blast Dark came out, and so I buy a pack, get a signed Blaster Dark, and man, I felt lucky that day. And I just asked if they had tournaments around, and so that's how I started meeting the new community of Vanguard here up north. The events that happened next. So 2 years after I met the community, had fun playing locals and major events, 2020 hit us, and it was not fun at all. So it was like around March 15th, the last day before summer, and then not summer, spring break, and I was sitting in my class listening to the lecture, and they told us that we had to go home due to COVID. A lot of things changed for that time. COVID hit us all really hard. I'm sure that most of us have lost a significant other, a brother, a sister, a friend, and it's sad, you know. It's the reality we live with. And so I guess we just have to look towards the future, hold our head high, but also remember the people that made us who we are, you know. It's not every day that we have such amazing people around us in our lives and just support us, or I don't know, I guess I don't want to talk about this topic no more, even though I'm the one that brought it up. So, 2021, a new era begins. Literally for Vanguard, because we have a new rotation and everything. In the beginning of January 2021, we got news of a new project called Vanguard Overdress. It's gonna be our new standard with V Premium and Premium, and we get all this new information every week, and I really look forward to playing around with the new cards, the new art style, and anything else, I guess. What I look forward to, I guess, to finish off. Right now, I hope that I can someday get into my first regionals, or someday even worlds, probably, with my friends. Right now, I just talk on Discord and with my other friends, and we just watch anime and stuff. We talk. I really like to watch the Team Last Stand streams. We watch with our locals. I mean, just because we're stuck at home doesn't mean we can stop playing Vanguard over the internet, right? For now, I'm just a normal guy playing games, and I guess I just look forward to playing Monster Hunter Rise and looking for stories too, and with the new Pokemon announcements and everything. Um, I guess, yeah, thank you for, what did I write down? Listening to my journey, yeah, sorry, uh, to where I started, this incredible journey. I hope all of you guys stay safe wherever you are in the world, and happy 10th anniversary, my fellow card fighters.